And in a moment, we're going to be going live on TikTok as well, but it looks like something broke. As tends to be the way when I go live. And I have no idea how to fix this problem. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a new one. This has never happened before. There we go. And now we are live on TikTok as well. So, I'm Colin. This is Respawning. And I'm going to be continuing when I move my little chat window there. And today we're going to be continuing with our playthrough of RuneScape Dragonwilds. And as a part of that, I'm going to make sure I put my glasses on so I can see what the hell I am doing. Oh. Right, we need foodies. And my inventory is full. And hopefully everyone can see me as I'm live. Okay. I swear it's a bit darker than it was yesterday. There has been an update. Okay, let's get some more wood. Abby Grace! Abigail! Yeah, I see you, you little creep. Hey, Red Nation, how you doing today? Yeah, that's right, it's weird being called out, isn't it? It was just, I just saw your little face out the corner of my eye. Hey, Rich, how you doing on YouTube? Right, we're thirsty, boy. Let's get rid of the potion. Let's go get some water. Swiping. Mm-hmm. Yaha. It really doesn't look like I'm gathering water. So I've been meaning to stream for like a few hours now, but I sat down and I started watching Attack on Titan because I haven't seen all of it, and I'm not gonna like, oh, I need some more wood. I'm not gonna like spoil anything if anyone hasn't seen it, but I got thrown by it. I'm not gonna lie, and I've been like completely addicted to it now that I'm in the final season. Yeah, so the cape that I'm using is part of the pre-order. But there are other options that you can get as well. So, like, I can craft one. Resets any active food and drink debuff with a spectacular display of culinary appreciation. That could mean anything. I don't have... What do I? Oh. Tee. Hey, Charlotte, thank you very much for liking the live. See, I like how the sort of like British humour still carries through, even though they're doing like a different game. Right, back to me tree. No, Because this guy needs wood. Good evening, how's the game? I'm very tempted to get it. I'm really enjoying it. And it's like I started cry, weapons. I'm really enjoying it. It looks pretty, it plays, it's quite fluid. And it's making me want to play RuneScape again. Which, you know, to that extent, it means it's doing a great job, right? Jason, what game is it? This is RuneScape Dragonwilds. It dropped a couple of days. Hey, Sherman, thank you very much for the follow. Ah, Jason Stroud, thank you very much for the follow as well. Yeah, so if you like RuneScape and you like survival games, like the two marry up quite well in a way that I wasn't really expecting. How does this stack up to old school RuneScape? Is the progression similar but gameplay different? Yeah. Candy, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, for sure, I love RuneScape, but I got hacked a few years ago and I can't get back into playing it again. That I understand. Do you know what? Since lockdown, I've restarted RuneScape a few times. Jack, I can't remember if I've answered the question, but I'll answer again. This is RuneScape Dragonwilds. It released on Steam a couple of days ago now. Right, we need another chest. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's put that there because I've got two of them. Let's get rid of the sack hat because it was funny for 5 minutes. Put it in the right place. Hey, Charlotte, thank you very much for the follow. Is this like Enshrouded? I would say it's more like Valheim than Enshrouded. If that helps you in any way, if you've played Valheim. I had more wood in there. Let's take that out. Don't need you for now. I will need the meat. We'll open the goblin bags in a sec. Stone dagger can go outside. This guy always needs bones. And if anyone's going to learn anything from watching me play this, it's that I suck with inventory management. Keep the rune essences for now. Put the animal hides there, actually. Hey, thank you very much for the roses. I love a good rose. I always forget how I've got this set up. Holy shit! Charlotte, thank you very much for all the roses. So, magic... Magic plays quite a big part in the game. I can only do it to one tree, or can I do it to multiple? No, I can only do it to one. So, I've now turned that tree into animal bones, because I need animal bones for armor. Charlotte, thank you very much, genuinely, thank you very much for the 183 roses. If I go make some wind charms, just so, if you haven't seen this yet, and it is sick. Is this anything like old school? It's got elements of it. It's like 10 lots. So the more you use skills, the more they level up. You get passive abilities off the back of it as well. There are active abilities. While there are different skill lines in the game, magic and ranged hasn't actually been added yet. Is leveling up as much of a grind? It can be a grind, but it's not as much of a grind. So, hey, Swift, thank you very much for the follow. No range, but you can have a bow. And you can have a like a magic staff. So as the example with trees and some magic that you've got, I can summon a spectral axe. I can then yeet my spectral axe. To cut down the trees quicker. And then, as you see, every time I hit the tree, or pretty much do anything, I start to get experience for it. So, with a lot of stuff, I'm going to be honest with you that the level ups aren't as exciting, but they do mean that you will use less stamina per swing, and then when you hit different milestones, you get abilities and stuff that you can use. Rondon, this is RuneScape Dragonwilds. Is it just single player? It's multiplayer. You can have 4 people on a server. That's including you. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Valheim-like game. Is it PC only? It does seem to be at the moment. Chicken. I hear a chicken. I see a chicken. Okay, wasn't expecting him to go down so quickly. So you can have... So you can have people that rotate in and out. It uses Epic Games as the server host. So you got to make sure that your Steam account and Epic are linked together. Hey, thank you very much for the heartberry. Don't know why that came out like that. Evening, mate. I've been playing RuneScape for years. How closely related is it to RuneScape 3? So, it depends if you mean like story-wise or mechanically, right? So, the story... The intro cinematic that plays when you start a new game up is basically the story trailer that's on Steam. But you've basically been called away. So you've been teleported to this place. Which, if I show you the map, where's my TikTok window so I can see? There we go. See, this is me as I try and juggle 2 traps. And as you gradually... I don't want to lose YouTube chat. I don't want to lose you, Rich. That's what I'm saying, buddy. There we go. Does it feel large? So far, I mean, it feels big. It looks smaller than what it is, but I do have other places that I need to uncover, as you can see by like the, for lack of a better description, let's call it a fog of war. But like there's a lot there to go around. Can you play with other people, like being in a party and build together? Yes. So one of my TikTok admins is also on this server, but there's no actual server hosting. So if you're playing it, you have to be online. I mean, the big question is music. Yes, I agree. It's one of the things that RuneScape still does very, very well. And I've only heard like 3 or 4 different jingles, but they're fitting. Fitting and reminiscent. Adrian, this is RuneScape Dragonwilds, and it's on Steam. So I keep running out of food, by the way, so that's pretty much my mission right now, is to just gather as much food and water as I can. I'll type it in chat. It's RuneScape Dragonwilds. There you go. Or I can just press escape. Teehee. Oh man, it's on early access. I don't understand why so many games are early access nowadays. I mean, I do. Because game development is expensive. And to an extent, with some games, I don't mind it. With a... See, this is where it's going to be very weird, right? Because a part of me wants to go, with a company the size of Jagex, they should... I forgot the chicken's aggro. Ow. Give me meat. And you. No, I haven't. Only reason why I'm a bit iffy about it. It's not 40 quid. Sure, it's not £40. 24.99, £25. Am I overweight? I am overweight. It feels like such a weird thing to announce while I'm streaming. As we just slowly meander our way back to our chest. Do. Because I normally play this game solo, would this suit me? So for the most part, I'm playing it solo. So when I was playing yesterday, one of my mods jumped in. And by the time he got to me, a dragon started to attack. And at the big, I mean, so far, he hasn't really landed for me, so I don't know if I do get to fight it. But he's just, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, Cataclysm, where Deathwing would, like, periodically show up on maps and then just start to nuke everything. That's kind of what happens here, and he just got destroyed. I have a 4060. Could I run it? I would imagine so. It's got DLSS and everything in there as well. So, video. So I'm on Epic. Ignore me. Upscaling DLSS, and frame generation. So with a 4060, you should be fine. Will it be coming out on console at some point? I hope so. And the Traveller, thank you very much for the follow. So, as I'm sure you can kind of tell, if you've played RuneScape, there are similarities. You kind of know what you want from different things. The only thing, and something which I'm quite upset by, is the fact that there is no fishing. And it's the fishing that I want. My hope... So the game's got controller support, so my hope would be... Are you going to come down? No. So my hope would be that they are going to eventually bring it to consoles. Oh! Again, range is here. You just don't get skills associated with it yet. Reckon they'll bring out more skills through the next few months. Yes, so they have got a... so on their Steam page and on their website, they've got what their roadmap looks like. So they're going to be bringing in the skill tree for magic, the skill tree for ranged, and they're also going to be bringing in farming. And I reckon I'm not going to be the only one that's also missing skills from RuneScape. So other people are going to be going the same as me, right? Oh, I really want fishing to be in here. I really want dungeoneering, as an example. I don't know how that would look, but... Hey, thank you very much for the heart me. Brooklyn and Noel, this is RuneScape Dragonwild. It's the new survival game by RuneScape. And I'm being hunted. And parrying's in the game. It just doesn't feel as satisfying when you have pulled it off. I would say it's getting dark. Hey! Thank you very much for the super GG. Show some skilling. Curious as to how it matches to RuneScape, etc. Well, the more you do something, the more XP you get. So you saw that while I was in combat, every time I blocked, parried, and attacked or landed a hit, I got experience points for it. The same works for... Oops, wrong button. Cutting down trees, get EXP for it, or XP, depending on where you are in the world. The same works for construction, crafting, gathering, and just using some of your skills in general, really. The only things that there aren't in yet, so even though I can use a bow, or I can use a staff, I just haven't made one, you would get experience points for that. So let's just sleep, so it's day. Not necessarily a skill table, there's a skill tree. So if I press K, it's hard to see here on TikTok. It's easier to read on over on YouTube. But as you can see, you've got my levels here, or most of my levels. Did you decide that you were done with Attack on Titan tonight? Yeah. You are the oldest streamer I have ever come across. A pleasure to have such a fossil, brother. I don't know how to take that. How old do you think I am? Like, hold the phone. How old do we think I am? I'm going to turn the light on. Let's turn the other light on. Ah. 28? Okay, any other numbers? Any 45 over on YouTube. You actually know me. The fact I've got 2 Richards on YouTube. You dick. I mean, yeah, you're right. There is literally a a grandma gamer. She's retired now. Were you talking about the Skyrim? Anyway, I'm 72. Thank you. So I'm 32. I'm liking this. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. 30. All right. Okay. Let's keep doing this one. Highly recommend getting 40 construction. Best skill in the game. I do need to... I don't know... So, while we're still playing the guessing game of how old I am... Yeah, you can't ruin the game. I'm never really good at building. So this is my house right now. I will probably get to a point where I will build something offline. Or Mitt, who also comes on the server and is our TikTok moderator... I will probably just give him resources and go build me something. Because he has a lot more patience than me. But yeah, on the Guess How Old I Am game, I'm 37, I think. Right. So let's put them back. Can make some more of that. I've got half a roof. What do you mean I'm false? How old am I? I'm 36. I'm 36. I'm 37 this year. Jesus Christ. Right, I need more meat. That's what we were here for. Nope. What's with the age? Is it relevant? Relevant? There we go. I'm 20. Yeah. It's just fun. I used to do this at work, where one of my colleagues, we would go into a room and people would be like, oh, how old are you two? He's 8 years younger than... 9 years younger than me? It's fun. I have a laugh. So the map is bigger. Is that the only starting point? So I'm a little bit away from the tutorial. Because I think the tutorial started all the way over here. And I very slowly made my way up to here. Where I made my base, or my first base. I've been up here to this castle because our quest took us there. I got given a new skill while I was there. And you'll love this, while I was reading the skill, I backpedaled off the side of a cliff. Not my proudest moment. And if anything, it showed my age. Okay, hitbox was there. Is it an MMORPG? No, it's a survival game. You can have 4 people on a server. My hope would be that eventually... Wasn't expecting to hit that. My hope would be eventually we will be able to have more people. Because I think it would be quite fun. Not in a wildy sense, but PvP is there. Not gonna lie, thought you were younger than me. No. I'm the same age as Tristan and Hamish. I don't know why I was picking fights with archers. Hey, Matt. I'm playing RuneScape Dragonwilds. It released the other day into early access. I hope getting bone is not just related. You know, I don't just get it through casting a skill on trees. Because it's crazy. Is it PvP with official servers? So I have turned friendly fire on. And that's only because I'm hoping that the other person who plays on the server with me kind of like jump scares me, and then I'm just going to beat the shit out of it. A certain northern boy looks. A certain northern boy does look older than me. Oh, I need the other runes. Okay. My hope would be that at some point there is a way of moving quicker. The mines did that to him. The mines did do that to him. Are you playing on a private server or is it public? So I'm currently set to friends only. My hope would be that when and if they increase the cap on servers, I would be able to open it. And I think it would be really cool to have lots of people on a server at once. Game looks mega. Can't wait to chip trees to 99. And I think that's why, yeah, my woodcutting skill is my highest skill so far. Is it 3? No, it's 24.99 in Great British pounds. Right, what was it doing? Oh shit, I can't actually make them yet. Okay, we're making fire runes because your boy likes fire. No subscription model, no. I watched Asmongold play it. It looks like Valheim and New World together. I mean, one of the ways that I've been describing it is it's Valheim with party hats. For me, I think the game looks gorgeous. I think that taking a survival game and then applying... I mean, a survival game. Taking what is Valheim and then adding an authentic RuneScape flavour to it is really nice. And I can't... That's the thing that's pulling me in. To the point that I want to play RuneScape again. But as I've been promising, I'm going to go back to Brighter Shores. I can't do that. So you can see the conflict. The conflict. Hey, Yak. Or the Yak. Thank you very much for the follow. How's the performance? I'm running it with DLSS on and frame generation on. So I haven't had any problems. And that's with streaming and with doing local recording as well. So I'm using a fair amount of resources. Hey, Ronson, thank you very much for the follow. What's laggy? And Juan, this is RuneScape Dragonwind. Yes, Dragonwilds. See what happens when I mention other games? Yep, go that way. It's just over there. I'm playing at 30 FPS. I'm playing at 122. I don't know why I do that. I don't feel like blocking is that beneficial. The one thing I do find, especially with TikTok, if things do start to feel a bit laggy, or the frame rate appears to be quite low, it's a case of closing the closing TikTok and reopening. because I find it when I'm watching some other people. Fair play, just look like 30. It does. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I use I use something in the middle when I'm streaming. That's raw meat. We don't eat raw meat. We eat cooked meat. There we go. Om nom nom. Is there a good game? A good end game? I don't know yet. I'm definitely nowhere near it. Oh, it's just another. Yeah, you just go back. Brilliant. So that bit where I said there's a dragon. And he always appears at the worst time. There would be dragons. And I will say the dragons, or the dragon, is an absolute dick. It could be a really big cat. Simply unknown. This is RuneScape Dragonwilds. Dragonwilds. What is wrong with me? Hello. And it launched on Steam a couple of days ago into early access. It is $24.99 in, Great British pounds. Don't know why I keep saying Great British pounds. No, we don't want to drink. Drinking's bad. See what happens when I pay attention. Is there PvP? Yeah, you can turn on friendly fire. So if you want to add a friend and be a dick, you can. That's my plan. Teehee, don't tell them. No, will PvP or battlegrounds? No. Can you use dual weapons? I haven't tried, if I'm honest. Maybe when I go... I don't think you can. No, because it wants to put... The voices are saying jump. I ain't doing it. Because it will happen accidentally. What are the floaty purple rock things? These are rune essence. So you mine your rune essence. We get rune essences, and then you can take them back at a table back at the house, and then you make your runes. So with the example I use, now that I've got a rune, I can use quick step. Lets me jump higher, which is nice to have. Kian, this is Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest? See, when I said when I would end up doing that. This is RuneScape Dragonwilds. Dragonwilds. I'm learning. I hope there would be dual wielding, or at least at some point. And the thing is, so in my mind, everything has to be authentic to RuneScape, right? But you can do that in RuneScape. So my hope would be that enough people are going to be doing the exact same thing, going, hey, I want to be able to dual wield. I want to be able to do this. Am I not streaming on Twitch? No, I'm streaming on YouTube. It's more of a personal thing, but I like being able to stream 1440p on YouTube. heard a growl. I'm not happy I heard a growl. Okay, so I'm already not too happy because when they hit, they poison. Okay, so I've got a quest. The quest is led me here. Blue flame door. Blue flame door? Blue flame door. I left my torch at home because that's where it's most useful to me. Well, that's clay, that's fine. It's just seeing the tail in the swamp. Get your ass up. Rexter. 1440p, 60 FPS, baby! Right, let's take him out, because he's going to be a pain in the ass. Right, can't dodge while I'm in the water. In the water. I feel like I didn't come here prepared. I feel like there's a lesson to be learnt here. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. So if you do die, you do drop everything. Just as an FYI. And back. I can hear a trap. I can see a trap. I mean, it's a bit dark for my liking, I won't lie. Darkness, but no brightness. Okay, so next time bring a torch. It feels weird when I'm brighter than the area. There's definitely a lot more enemies than I was hoping for. I don't know what I've got. There we go. Okay, so I know fortune favours the brave. Oh my god, I am going to die. Hi, the Husky Pup. This is RuneScape. Dragonwilds. And how am I finding it? Outside of me just dying because I'm a dumbass, I'm really enjoying it. Right, so there's a lesson to be learned here, and that lesson is make sure I upgrade all my armor before I go adventuring. So now that I've learned that lesson, and you've all learned that lesson, we're all in a good place, right? I'm only on the melee armor, the level 2 armor. Tip for you, open it up to others. I struggled so bad solo, but before it became easier. That makes sense. That's kind of what I was expecting. For the time being, I'm gonna continue just being a bit of a loner. I have opened it up. So I do this with all games, right? Which is, I'd rather have people that I can consistently troll around with. So by that I mean like, if I get people on Discord and missed the tree, and like have a proper laugh with, instead of kind of opening it up. I can't believe I died. I mean, I can believe I died. I don't even know why I'm shocked that I died. So what we need to remember is just be prepared. Be prepared for shit to go wrong. We're in the tier 4 zones, managing to survive very well. That's cool. Are you doing it? Are you playing it in a way which is like one of you's ranged, one of you's melee? Say ranged. One of you's using a bow, one of you's using like sword and shield. Someone's using a two-hander, and someone's using a staff. Like, I don't know why I worded that in the weirdest way, but I mean, like, are you a well-rounded party? Is this the full game or a beta? This is early access for the game, so you can go on to Steam and purchase the game now. We're both, so people with aggro were melee, everyone else will go ranged. Okay. Cry. I don't like that dragon. Yep, that's why I don't like him. You've got to like how there's probably like a smart way to kind of like deal with this. And there's still just me just like chilling out, just going, yeah, this is cool. Third show. This is RuneScape Dragonwilds. It's early access, it's on Steam. I did say RuneScape, right? It was RuneScape Dragonwilds. I keep saying Dragon Quest. That's because I'm usually getting attacked by a dragon when I'm trying to answer the question. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Not the most efficient way to do that, but the dragon will attack a set area, run out of the area. Oh, you're kidding? So if I just like literally run out of his aggro range, he just goes, oh well, he doesn't want to play with me anymore. So in some ways I'm happy about that, in some ways I'm sad about that. Let's replace our bow. Was cause thread. Cause thread. Take the lot. I left all those feathers on my body. Does my body spawn inside the place or outside? What we playing? We be playing RuneScape Dragonwilds. It's on Steam, it's early access, and it's available now. Right, I've already knocked some trees down, so we'll use those. You could go hide in your house. Yeah, even with Wraith. So we found that there's some skills which will still hit through roofs and hit through buildings. One of the things, if I was to pick on it, one of the things that annoys me is that I can't, like these run down buildings, I can't repair them, and I can't knock them down either. Let's use the right tool. As we are getting tired again. Oh, well, less tired, more hungry. User 607-433-225-40790. This is RuneScape Dragonwilds. It's available over on Steam. It's early access. See, I always find Chop in between where you split. That makes sense. That would be smart. See, I don't know if I stream to like just kind of show off stuff that I'm playing. I don't know if I do it so I talk to people while I'm playing, or if it's just so people can point out that sometimes I'm a bit of a dum-dum. So in UK, it was £23. Sorry, £24.99. GBRZ. This is the RuneScape survival game. RuneScape Dragonwilds. You see that's just some high quality login right there. And I'm glad that you have genuinely pointed this out to me, Colin. I never would have thought about it, and I probably would have ended up doing it accidentally. A powerful spell that chops fallen trees. Okay. Jordan, is it single player? So I'm playing it single player, but you can play with up to 4 people. Or a server can consist of 4 people. Do you know what? I've only just seen that comment of, oh, I guess the reason why you can't hide in the village is because that would be the reason why it's already burnt out. So I know it would probably be easier and maybe a little bit quicker for me to just run back and get my body, but I now just kind of want to make sure that I'm prepared. Because that's the reason why I died last time, right? It's not a skill issue in the slightest. It's me just coping with life right now. In the doubt, leave me alone. As I run into that one brave chicken. Enchant your current melee weapon with the power of the air. Increases your melee weapon's attack speed. That's it. I mean, I have quite literally just gone into a different zone. Okay, so admittedly today was a little bit my fault because I wanted to watch Attack on Titan. But when this onslaught from the heavens ends, I'm going to stop for the evening because I do have work in the morning. Yes, I am working on a bank holiday. No, I am not getting paid any more for it. But I am working. So I need to be an adult. What happens if I double die? Is my other... Okay, my other corpse is still there, so that's okay. So we're not that depresso about it. Yeah, I do get an additional day's holiday. Hooray. Holiday. Have I watched Solo Leveling? Yes, I've watched Season 1. I need to watch Season 2. And it was going to be after I've completed... Once I've done all of Attack on Titan, I'm going to go back. And I'm going to watch Solo Leveling Season 1. Because, let's be honest, Season 1 was fantastic, so it's not a difficult watch. It's quite short as well. And then I will watch Season 2 straight after. I do need to watch The Last of Us Season 2. And you. Feels like a really weird thing to say out loud. It's a difficult thing to say in conversation, I think. I need to watch you. Yeah, I know, it's done on purpose. And last lot of water. And it's based on the book. See, we're learning everything. I appreciate you watching me. Right. Yes, so it is late. I've just seen what my face looks like. I look like a sleepy boy. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching me today. Thank you very much for the likes and the follows. So what I'll say, look, everyone, have a good evening. And if we're all good, I'll be back tomorrow at some point. So, love you. Bye.